One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned... I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a hand... It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on... Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read... It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was... I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to... Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their... But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make my... Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. Oh, I'm fairly... Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. But instead... It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of... Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of...
I'm not allowed in here.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr.
Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test. It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I don't get paid for banter. Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact... Survival of the fittest. It ain't just a law of nature. It's medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch. And you must listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about... Music to my ears.
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
Got it. Here we go! Nice one! Nice hit! Get through! That's the last of them. Great work. control room should be off to the right. Hope we're doing the right thing.
Processing.
Pass that armor! Down they go! That's the last of them.
Unexpected.
Incoming! Get past that armor! That's the last of them.
Go away, Phantom! Get away! You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me! You can talk? The fan? See, Higgins? This is why you must always Clear. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not in... Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic. I've come a long way for someone who started... Jimmy'd open the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more... braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that... I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the... I specialized in automechanicals, drones, Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intern. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but... Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're up. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to... Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Forgot what you were gonna say?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Sister Ingot.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
Nearby unit.
The last. Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what... I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just... Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing... Here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big pap. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the spacer. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked... It's Plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, but Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want... Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I just... Really? You did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. That's on account of how I never met her. But she was in another division of the space. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of... He's just interested in fixing stuff. Thomas always listened to me. Never said I was odd, never tried to... If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants.